What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt and welcome back to Crypto Kings, and in today's video we have a very important update from the founder of Shiba Inu. So if you guys are new, let's get right into it. So as you guys can see here on the screen, this is the Shiba Inu ecosystem update here from Satoshi Kusama over here on Medium. So this is one of the biggest sort of forums where he provides some updates for us, and I'm going to get into it all today. You guys can see here this was just tweeted out a few minutes ago here. So let's get right into it. So as you guys can see, he references the hack which I talked about in one of my previous videos. So you guys can see this is the security first design that he is referring to. So the greatest hack in history took place yesterday, and my heart goes out to all those who lost their shibs. We are happy we saw an amicable ending to the situation where the hacker decided to return the SHIB tokens to their rightful owners. And I actually saw a tweet about this yesterday. I couldn't believe that whoever it was actually returned it. That's pretty crazy. The hack itself is a grand example of why we spent such a long battle testing and polishing SHIBASWAP before releasing it, with security as our #1 concern. And if you guys haven't noticed, the price of SHIB hasn't really been majorly affected by this. It's down a little bit on the day, but it didn't crash by any means, and thankfully it didn't. Because this did not happen on ShibaSwap. This happened on another exchange. So that's good, because thankfully it proved that ShibaSwap was a lot safer than many of the other exchanges out there. So ShibaSwap has 3 security features that, when combined, help combat this type of infraction. Multi-signature wallets require multiple signatures for any high-level transaction. Time lock gives us a 24-hour chance to stop any unusual activity, and our platform is ERC20 only. That is an Ethereum token, of course, which cuts down on these hacks perpetrated across cross-chain platforms. So there are a lot of platforms out there, I guess, that are doing other types of swaps, with things that are not Ethereum tokens. And obviously, there are a lot of tokens out there that aren't ERC20, and ShibaSwap doesn't have those on its platform. So by being ERC20 only, from what Satoshi here is saying, it gives them some immunity to these hacks. This particular decision was fought hard by our community in the early days, but we have stood by our decision and will remain in this space until our own blockchain, L2 Shibarium, is complete. But the real question is, when is the burn? Let's talk. Now they're getting into a burn. Now, if you guys don't know what a crypto burn is, I'm sure most people here do, but basically that's when tokens are removed from the supply. That is when a certain amount of Shiba Inu is removed from the circulating supply, as you guys can see here. That is when a certain amount is removed, and it is sent to a wallet which is no longer being used, like a dead wallet. And that's basically, a layman's definition of what a burn is. So I've discussed a burn with Ryoshi many times in the past, and made it clear that it is not ideal unless under the right circumstances. I didn't understand this at first, but now after seeing other tokens, let's discuss. So the popular burn effect known as Reflect. So it's a genius bit of code that burns a % of any selling transaction and then redistributes a % to the holders pro rata. As the token has more volume, more tokens are burnt to a burn address, and you will watch your holdings increase automatically. When I first saw this, I was amazed. How genius is it just to watch my wallet increase infinitely? In fact, this is a great way to constantly burn tokens, but it should be noted that the pro rata statement makes this mechanism a benefit for whales, as their wallet will get the lion's share of each reflection. Therefore, for SHIB, this is not an ideal burn mechanism, because it's not only a burn, it's a redistribution tactic. And that is, sort of understandable. Now, I'm not an expert. I honestly have not heard of pro rata before this, but I'm sure, as you guys could probably agree, letting whales get the overwhelming majority of the benefit of a burn isn't overly a great idea. So I've also seen the idea of just a straight up burn, burn half the supply. To this campfire army, I want to make it clear to do so, I would have to purchase half the supply. Not happening. Besides, the Wolfmeister already burned nearly half the supply when it was worth over $3 billion. And of course, I believe he's referring to the Ethereum guy, Vitalik, buterin, of course, who ended up getting rid of an awful lot of SHIB at the time. This leaves me with the final strategy: small purchases over time that are burned. To initiate this, we have encouraged many tokens and projects to hashtag use ShibaSwap to burn SHIB. To do our part, we've implemented a $25,000 SHIB burn and a $25,000 leash burn on every WOOF listing. So every time there is a new listing, which is usually mentioned here on the SHIB Informer Twitter or whatnot, every time there is a new listing, there's going to be $25,000 worth of SHIB and $25,000 worth of leash that is boned each time, or that is burned each time. To make sure we take care of the community, we ask these tokens to donate 50,000 in their native token to be distributed to the community. We even watched a new community create a token, Ryoshi.vision, dedicated to our founder. This token built in 1% redistribution to ex-SHIB holders into their tokenomics. We encourage these behaviors, tokenomics, and designs because this one concept will lead to a 6 or 7-figure total payout to ex-SHIB holders next week. That's huge for Shibians who aren't even holders of a token. When combined with our goal of over 1,000 multiple listings this year, we believe this is a good sustainable start to the when burn question. It should be noted that this is not the ending. And he goes into more opportunities, yada, 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 using the utility burn concept. But basically, when it comes down to it, this is the most sustainable way in which this could be burned. And obviously, over time, the burns might not have, a multiple decimal impact on the price. I don't think it's going to be setting it up to 1 cent or anything anytime soon, but it could very well have a nice impact on, the overall sustainability of this token and help it go up, gradually over time. I don't see this being something that helps, rocket the price to a penny, but this definitely could help people double or triple their money in, a few years if these burns are able to stay consistent, and that really is what matters. Of course, there always are whales who are going to own an awful lot of this circulating supply, but in the end, what, Ryoshi or Satoshi here is saying is that basically this is the most effective way to do this without, essentially just being a redistribution tactic to put, a massive amount into whales' wallets. And then he talks a little bit about SHIB's future and yada yada, just saying that, what about SHIB? What's the future? All the work we're doing is for Shiba holders and the Shiba token. The infrastructure we build will help Shiba be accepted at more locations worldwide, giving rewards to our holders and ex-SHIB holders while helping to grow the ecosystem into a large place where people happily utilize SHIB tokens, products, and services. It isn't, a token or a meme token. It is a global brand and decentralized ecosystem of loosely related communities. So there they talk about how this will be turned into dollars over time, stores that sell, SHIB t-shirts, and imagine a future where it is accepted along, leash, bone, and wrapped Bitcoin among other tokens on our own chain and platform. So really some great stuff here, guys. Some absolutely amazing stuff. And of course, there is a challenge to reach 1 million holders by the end of the year. Pretty awesome stuff. I'm very happy that Satoshi came out with this sort of update here as, one of the, sort of leaders of the social media effort here for SHIB. Just absolutely awesome stuff. Again, we're down a little bit here on the day, which is okay. Again, this kind of coincides with Bitcoin here being down around 5%. And Ethereum, of course, I'd imagine, is down a comparable amount here. Yeah, a little bit above 3,000. Now, the question here is going to be, is Ethereum able to reestablish itself at 3,000 as a line of support? Is SHIB going to establish itself again, hanging in here above, at least like the 7.3, 7.4 kind of line here? Is it going to maintain that spot as a line of support in the near future? That is the question. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. By the way, I'm trying to up the video quality here as you guys see. We got a new camera here going, so trying to make things a lot nicer for you guys. If you guys want to support me and of course make a little bit of money, you guys click the link down below in the description to sign up for Webull. All you have to do is sign up and we both get 1 free stock. And if you deposit over $5 into your account, you get an additional free stock. So who can't love that? Link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Shiba Inu videos coming every single day. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about Satoshi's announcement and what you would have either liked to have seen included or what you saw included that you liked. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace.